Hey chemistry kids, here we go. We're going to talk about density now. Now density is kind of famous due to the fact that Archimedes used density and the water displacement idea to help find a gold crown. And if you want to, we talked about that story in class, but if you want to look it up on any YouTube bit, there's some stories out there so you guys can watch it. It's kind of interesting, but it's a good story to kind of get you in the idea of what density is all about. So if we look at density, we're going to move around here. Density is equal to, the mathematical formula I'm talking about, is equal to mass over volume. Okay, and what's mass? Remember, mass is the measurement of particles. We talked about that in different labs from last week. And usually it's going to be measured in any type of grams for our purposes. So it could be kilograms, milligrams, centigrams, any type of grams. Volume is a three-dimensional measurement, and it could be any type of cubed measurement. It could be centimeters cubed, could be meters cubed. Those are probably the ones you're going to run into the most. And then volume also could be any type of liters. So milliliters, centiliters, kiloliters, but liters is going to be the most one. So knowing that I have my number of particles, which is what mass is, and knowing that volume is the amount of space, what is my definition of density? Well, density is the amount of particles in a given space. It's that simple. All right. So the more dense something is, the closer the particles are, or the closer the matter is in the substance per volume. So if we're going to rearrange this formula, if we want to figure out a couple things, there's a couple things you could do. One, there's this whole, I don't even know who came up with this, but I didn't even do it right. Bummer. Cross that off. See, mass goes on top here, density and volume. Can we see that all right? I think so. So here's what you could do. You could do something like this, and if I want to find density, I cover the density up and I say, oh, it's mass over volume. If I want to solve for mass, I cover mass up. Oh, they're next to each other, so we multiply. So it's density times volume. If I want to solve for volume, I go like this. Oh, it's mass over density. So to rearrange this formula, you do need a little algebra history to make it make sense, but you could use this little trick and it should help you guide through it. So if I wanted to solve for mass, I know it's going to be volume times density. And if I want to solve for volume, that's going to be mass over density. All right. So there's your quick rundown of how density kind of came about. Look up, if you want a little background on density, look up Archimedes and King Hero and Eureka and those kind of words, and you'll find some interesting stories about how he kind of came about and how he used it to actually make it applicable to things that he could use it for. So there's your quick rundown of density on the first part. There'll be another part coming out here real quick. All right, have a good day.